and I don't like the Ravens. I want the Chiefs to smoke the Ravens week 1. I'm assuming I'm assuming some type of celebration is going to happen pregame. You know what I'm saying? That I want them to come in there.
All that. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm assuming that. I'm just assuming that happens. But
no, it will. It will.
Yeah.
They'll raise a trophy. They'll put up the banner, and they'll do that.
Banner night, baby.
Yeah. So, and I want nothing would make my heart more content as a Steelers fan, a content creator of this podcast, and a hater of the Ravens.
I was waiting for it, Mike. I was like, you sure this ain't got nothing to do with your love for the Steelers? Sure?
I want the Chiefs to smoke their boots. But I'm not going to lie. I picked the Ravens to win this game.
Shocking.
I do. Somebody just asked me this morning, and I said, you know what? I know it's not going to be. If it was in Baltimore, I definitely was picking the Ravens, but I still feel like maybe the Chiefs start a little slow. I feel like the Ravens feel like they should be lifting a banner maybe or lowering a banner maybe. And I think Lamar is good at taking these types of games and being and creating vengeance to play good, to play well. What say you, Trey?
Look, all day the Ravens are going to win Thursday night. But let me just say this, because there's been a lot of talk about revenge game situations, and me personally, I don't see this as a revenge game because this isn't the AFC Championship game. This is week 1. This is for the number 1 seed in the AFC. That could only be for that, because I know the Chiefs are going to win the West. AFC North, we've talked about it ad nauseum. You go back 20 years when this division started. Nobody's won this division more than 2 years in a row. So that's how tough this division is. So for Baltimore, they got to get off on the right foot here. They got to start hot. They got to win this game, just because this could mean home field advantage in the playoffs like it did last year. That's really what this game is about for me.
Man, I think it's a close game, but I feel bad for the Ravens because I'm not normally a stat kind of guy, but I had to look it up. I was like, man, how my man Patrick Mahomes look in the month of September? And I'm like, oh, this man that good? This man 56 touchdowns and 6 interceptions in 19 games in the month of September. Yeah, looking at the calendar, oh shit, it's September. Oh damn, sorry, Ravens. It just don't look good.
Look at Lamar's record in September too, man.
Hey,
and
I will say this
by that,
no, I feel you, but I'm also looking at the Ravens with Lamar Jackson versus the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. It's 4-1. There's an advantage for Mahomes, and I don't normally like to go about the numbers and all that stuff, but it's tending to favor Patrick. And this is not me being a homer at all. I just think that the Chiefs they're going to take this game serious, because you can't have Baltimore this week. You can't have Cincinnati in week 2, who are going to be some of your top competitors in the conference, and then you come late January trying to get a number 1 seed and they sit in front of you. So it's not going to look good for you when they got the tiebreaker. So I think with that in mind, Chiefs win it, but it'll come down to a close game. I'm saying a field goal type of game. I'm saying 24-21. I don't think it's going to be a lot of scoring. I think both defenses are going to show up. Surprisingly, the Chiefs actually played very well against Derrick Henry, which is crazy, because that's always been my thing about the Chiefs defense. Boy, y'all couldn't stop a nosebleed against some of these teams running the ball. But for some reason, against Derrick Henry, y'all decided to show the hell up. So, well, okay, I'll take it. But so yeah, man, 24-21 Chiefs. It's not going to be a lopsided game. trade a couple of blows. But this is going between Harrison Butker and your boy Justin Tucker. That's two of the best kickers in all of the NFL. One of them going to win the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funny you say that because that was the exact score I had in the AFC Championship game last year in favor of the Ravens. I gave y'all defense that much respect that it would be, low scoring, but it wouldn't be like a shootout type of a, football game. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I feel you on the, the low scoring portion of it, like a 3-point game coming down to a field goal. And look, Harrison Butker, for all the, crap he's taken, and I ain't gonna get into all that stuff because I'm not fully versed in, what was going on with him over the offseason. For my money, Justin Tucker is still the best kicker in football. For my money, still. The man can kick 60+ yard field goals. The man almost hit a 70-yarder in Detroit a few years ago. So if we midfield, I'm putting my money on that dude. If we need a field goal, I'm putting my money on that guy.
Hey, no cap. I don't think you can go wrong with neither one of them cats. For real.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
It to the point where I snatched both of them on my fantasy team. I ain't even go cap because I grabbed Harrison first, but then I knew one of my partners wanted Justin Tucker, so I was like, man, let me be a hater real quick. So I snatched him out of spite. So
yeah, it's funny you say that because I just wrapped up a fantasy football draft about an hour ago. And if I'm not mistaken, because I couldn't stay in the whole time, so half of it I had to go autopilot on. But if I'm not mistaken, man, nah, never mind. I thought I had Harrison Butker as my kicker, but I actually picked up Zero Line from the Jets because I feel like the Jets are going to be kicking a lot of field goals this season, even with Aaron Rodgers coming back. I still feel like that offense will have some moments where they might stall a little bit.
Man, Trey, you being too nice, man. Them Jets is gonna be ass again, man. I ain't trying to hear about no mother. Nah, man, them old whack motherfuckers gonna be 7-10 again, and they gonna fire their coach Salai because he been under 500 the whole time he been coaching there, and they brought you old ass Aaron Rodgers. I'm just gonna throw a question out, fellas.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw a question out, fellas.
Yeah.
I'm looking for an answer. When's the last time you seen a 40-year-old ball out after just tearing his Achilles? You let me know when.
I ain't never seen it.
I never seen it. But like I was telling Maestro the other day, does he really have to be Aaron Rodgers? Does he have to be MVP Aaron Rodgers on this particular Jets team?
He ain't got to be MVP, but my thing is you got one of the young studs in Garrett Wilson out there, and you got to. Besides that, what you got? I like. Don't get me wrong. No. I was about to say I like Breece Hall. Mm-hmm. I like Breece Hall. Injury took him out his rookie year. He almost eclipsed 1,000 yards last year. Cool, but first of all,
good defense though.
The defense ain't the issue. The problem is that they got an old trash ass offensive coordinator named Nathaniel Hackett who couldn't hack it as a head coach and didn't even make it out his first year in Denver.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
But they would say he got that job because of what he did with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay.
Yeah, but Maestro, that was prime Aaron Rodgers in Aaron Rodgers. Not an old son of a bitch coming off a torn Achilles Aaron Rodgers. This is a different dude.
Yeah, I agree. We was having this conversation last week, and they was feeling like, I feel like that the Dolphins are the better team in that division. Right. And then Buffalo. And really, let me be honest.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Let me be honest. Let me be honest.
Come on, man. Don't do that.
Be honest.
Don't do that, B.
I'm putting the Jets above Buffalo. So that would put them in pretty good company. That would put them in pretty good company. that would put him in pretty good company to get like that number 7 spot. Yeah. Because look, Aaron Rodgers. Look, I like Trey said, I'm not expecting Aaron Rodgers to be the guy. I think he's just gonna be just good enough to get them in the playoffs. Breece Hall is a good running back, but is he that running back? Like, I don't know if he's that running back that's gonna change games. I don't know if he's gonna be that running back. Garrett Wilson is a vicious wide receiver. But what happens when you lock him up? Is there another option to make these things happen? I get Mike Williams is there. A fresh off injury, but I don't even know if I believe Mike Williams like that. I don't know if I believe Mike Williams like that. So, and especially if he's going to be a number 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I believe Mike Williams.
History of getting hurt too. So, I said he got a history of being hurt.
Yeah, right.
Too. So that's something to think about. But I ain't gonna hold you, Mar. I got the Jets winning the East this year.
Man. Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Like Tyreek ain't on the Dolphins with Jalen Waddle.
I hear you. You.
Oh man,
the Tua, and I'm glad Tua got his money, but you got to beat the Titans when you when you're trying to win a division, man. You got to beat the Titans. I'm sorry, man.
You're right. Sorry. He went dead in that game. Tyreek goes out with the ankle injury, and then all of a sudden the offense just left the building. So
yeah.
Now you're right. He should have beat the Titans. But man, it's I can't put no faith in an old dude that just came off an Achilles injury. I ain't never seen no 40-year-old ball out and get back to regular form at 4 years old. I mean, the Jets are one of those teams where enough hype, y'all either gonna do it or not.
Yeah,
like every year, we improving. Okay, you go from 3 wins to 4 wins. Okay, that's improvement. Okay, whatever. You go to 4 wins to 7 wins, and then you go to 7 wins again. 7 wins again. I'm waiting.
Yeah. That's fair.
Y'all gonna do it or not? So until then, because I know a lot of Jets fans, and they happy. We finally got Aaron Rodgers back. I'm like, realistically, I asked him the same question: When have you seen a 40-year-old dude get back to form after Achilles? Exactly. You can't answer the question. So
you're not. You're not gonna see it.
You're putting too much stock into a fragile old dude where he better off. I mean, if this was a getting high and sitting in the cave type of situation, he got it hands down. Cool. This is
you kind of wonder about that though too, Mar. You got to wonder because sometimes this guy seems like he's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Mm-hmm. He's talking about the like you said, the cave and being on this high or whatever. And it was a story that he once considered retiring, but he changed his mind because the higher, the most high was like, hey, you need to play some more. So you kind of got to wonder about like, is he really, really like committed? Like you really got to wonder about that if you're a Jet fan.
There's some strong ass drugs that make you say, man, go.
Man.
Word.
I don't even know if I want to smoke with that joker smoking. I don't know. I don't touch that shit.
Nah, give me a pull of it. Give me 1 pull. Give me 1 pull of that. If it's weed, give me a pull of that.
Oh man.
Hey, man. So you a Lakers fan?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Lakers briefly, man. Briefly. Because we ain't quite in NBA, getting ready for the NBA yet. I don't know where you at with it, but I know I ain't quite there yet. And if I'm being completely honest,
he's going to be there.
I'm trying to change this. I'm trying to change this year. I'm trying to change it this year. I normally don't lock into with the NBA till February, March. I ain't gonna lie. I normally don't. I normally don't. And by then, be honest, by February, March, I got a pretty good notion of what my team is going to be. I'm a Wizards fan. And if they trash, I mean, like trash, like they was last year and up until we got that 8th seed with Westbrook.
Pretty much since Westbrook left, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much, right. So we're going to be that kind of trash. I try not to raise my stress levels. My therapist taught me stress management. I'm not gonna get involved if we just gonna be some shit.
Yeah, you know when to let that shit go.
Yeah, I gotta learn to let shit go. It's enough shit to stress about in this world.
Man,
But yeah, tell me about your Lakers. I guess give me a outlook on how you feel things went in the off or going in the off season.
Damn, man, Lakers fans, y'all gonna hate me because I'm a Rivers dog. Hey, can we just be real?
Yeah.
Take that bubble championship out. We looking at a motherfucking play-in team every year. No, they are playing. They either so LeBron get there 2019, they missed the playoffs. 2020, they get the bubble championship. 2021, I believe they missed the playoffs again. Correct me if I'm wrong.
They got the what was that? They got in the play-in. They got in the
play-in. Okay, so there's a couple play-in appearances, and then 2023 when they went to the Western Conference Finals, they got in the play-in and somehow miraculously made it to the Western Conference. Right. Last year, this past season, play-in team again. They fighting for a play-in spot. Let's just call it a buck. AD, LeBron. My thing is look, and I hate to do this because I'm not a big LeBron fan. I didn't even want the old son of a bitch on my team anyway. I'm just gonna be honest.
Wow.
Yo, my man is for tonight.
I'm being serious because there's a certain type of basketball you got to play that comes with LeBron James, and you pretty much got to sell off your future for him to be improving vets that he wants to play with, and I don't like that. Yeah. So I seen so much young talent go out the door because he's like, no, man, give me that guy who's
D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram,
even Rajon Rondo,
so he's bringing all these older guys, so he automatically turns the Lakers from a young team to an old ass team instantly, and then he eats so much of the cap space. I can't really use my money. So one, I got no draft picks. I got no money. I'm stuck with an old ass dude. And don't get me wrong, LeBron is balling. I'll give him credit.
Yeah.
But then you give up everything to go get punk ass, soft ass AD. This dude, sports sometimes ain't about the physical, it's the mental. And this dude he's soft as baby shit in the mental, bro. No, he has all the tools to be better than Jokic. He has all the tools to be better than Embiid. Why can't you be better than him? You got not one MVP?
Right.
Not one? He's soft. He don't want to be on the block. He don't want to get physical. If you get physical with AD and rough his bitch ass up, he's out of the game, bro. So you give me a soft mental dude and you force the old ass LeBron to play 48 minutes for 82 games because I got the soft ass, punk ass AD on the other side that don't want to take the reins to be the big dog on the franchise. Dog, they a playing team. We got to call it a buck, baby.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because that year when they shut down in March, the COVID year, everybody been saying the key to that bubble championship was the fact that AD.
Say it, Trey. Say it.
He took a break at COVID when everything shut down.
Yeah.
And when they got back in there mid-August somewhere, the dude was fresh.
Trey.
He was fresh.
Trey. Lakers fans kill me when I tell them motherfuckers that shit. I'm like, tell me a team that benefited most from that 3-month layoff from COVID besides old ass LeBron, who, by the way, you look at the stats, ever since he's been wearing the Lakers uniform, his durability that he used to always have ain't so durable.
Yeah, ain't so durable.
He gonna miss 20 plus games a season. Dog. AD, if he fart too hard, his spine might get out of place, bruh. He's fragile. Not only is he fragile mentally, the body fragile. Dog. Thank you, Trey. Thank you.
Hey, just call it how I saw it, man.
So no chance,
but they won it.
No chance that JJ Redick is going to turn this around after LeBron and him, lobby for this job all season last year.
Man, hey, Mike, so don't waste our time with talking about AJ Rader as coach, man. Hey, there's a reason why Dan Hurley, who won 2 national championships back to back at UConn, he said, "Y'all want me to coach this team for that kind of money with the taxes in LA, and I can keep my happy ass here in Connecticut when I'm building a dynasty, which is hard to do in the middle of NIL atmosphere."
Right.
Nah. Y'all can have that job.
And they was getting smoke from Lakers fans, Lakers alumni. Who was it? Was it Eddie Jones or somebody on Twitter was saying, "Yo, Dan Hurley just don't want the pressure of coaching the team and stuff."
Dan Hurley got smart. No, Dan Hurley got smart.
Right. Why would I want the headache?
And why uproot my family, take them all the way across the country to go living on fake ass LA and get ridiculed by these motherfuckers who don't know shit about basketball and get told what to do by LeBron, and I got to deal with soft ass punk ass AD. Why?
And you ain't got no shooters on that team.
And that GM. I know you don't like the GM. I mean, the way you've been talking.
Man, Ron Pelinka crazy as hell because he over there just sitting there with LeBron's hands up his ass, using his ass as a puppet. Say, man, do this, do that. And he, okay, LeBron, I'll do it. And Jeannie Buss, who damn the owner, man, I'm sure we need a DNA test. You sure?
Oh, shit.
Sure that you belong to the Dr. Buss? Because the Dr. Buss is not winning championship.
Whoa.
Yeah, get it. Hey,
come on, man.
Hey.
Come on, man. Stop.
Hey, clip it up.
Whoa.
Hey. Yeah.
This franchise is in shambles, bro. They about filling seats and getting ticket sales right now. Not about no championships, bro. Because if they was about getting them chips,
I'm with you, man.
Thing, bro.
I agree, man.
All right, talk to me about Bronny real quick, and I won't spare you no more pain.
Yeah, man, when the last time we talked about a 55th pick in the draft so damn much?
4, 2, and 2.
No.
I mean, we saw it coming though. Like, I mean, you can't say you were shocked. I think you knew what was coming.
I saw it coming.
Yeah.
I tried to tell myself and be naive that they wouldn't pull the trigger, knowing the nail they was. So I was like, shit, damn.
Nah. I mean, look. LeBron and JJ, they doing the podcast and stuff. I mean, that was basically JJ Redick's interview, if you will. That was his interview pretty much. So it is what it is. Hey, I won't. We won't pepper you with no more Lakers questions. But I
was going to ask you about their lack of point guard, but don't worry, I'm not going to do that.
No point guards, no shooters. Hey man, you about to see. Hey, let's see if we can get to this damn plan. It's going to be the same situation.
Yep, gonna be the same exit. But hey, man, talk to me. Let's go back to the Chiefs here, man. You've been rooting. You born, raised, Kansas City. Who's your top 5 Chiefs all time?
Oh man, he's done it. He's done it in a short amount of time. Definitely, Patrick Mahomes is in there. Travis Kelce, he's been doing it at tight end in his position. He's revolutionized that position. Tony Gonzalez. I mean, now that I think about it, we didn't have 2 great tight ends. And then I got to throw in rest in peace, my man Derek Thomas.
And
then I'm gonna throw in my man Neil Smith. He played alongside Derek Thomas.
So like that.
For me, that's my.
I don't got no argument. I ain't got no argument. I mean, I don't got no argument because I mean, Patrick Mahomes, say what you want. I can't imagine anybody who in real life. And I get it, it's been a short amount of time, or it seems like a short amount of time.
Yeah.
It is what it is. That's a first ballot Hall of Fame, and he's been that maybe since he won his 2nd Super Bowl. So so I'm with you there 100%.
Yeah, good list, man. I like the list. I tell you some of the kind of going back to the early Chiefs years. Jamal Charles was You know, one of my favorite players, you know, when he came out, Priest Holmes. Who's the other running back that played for Maestro?
Larry Johnson for a minute had his thing going.
Larry Johnson,
Dale Carter, one of my favorite cornerbacks.
Dale Carter,
he was a dog at corner. Even Donnie Edwards for a minute was one of my favorite linebackers. James Hasty, who was a former Jet.
James Hasty, yep.
He ended up coming over and balled out for the Chiefs. So I mean, like I said, man, it's been so many. Dante Hall. No, he was throwing up the X before Dez.
Before Dez,
So yeah, man, it's. Before Patrick got here, man, I tell people this all the time, man. It wasn't always gravy over here. We had some moments where I thought we was gonna break through, and then we got disappointed. We had, you know, great players come in and out, and it just never came together. And I'm gonna give a shout out to Alex Smith because I think he kind of played a big role in kind of helping develop Patrick when we drafted him in 2017, and he actually had a good year in 2017.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna give him an honorable mention for sure. Yeah, man, we didn't have some guys coming throughout this thing, and but it finally came together, man. Because I didn't go cat with y'all, man. I thought I'd never be alive to see a Super Bowl. So
50 years, right?
Man, 50 years. Hey, that was because it was the last one they won was 1969. So yeah, 50 years in between drought. Dog, that shit was drier than grandma coochie, bro.
Man, look, I'm a New York Knicks fan, so I know what a 50+ year drought feels like. But I feel like I think kind of like how you felt about the Reed and Alex Smith era, where the Chiefs kind of, you know, got a little more consistent. Yeah. I feel the same way about the Knicks and what they've done over the course of these, you know, 4 years. And now, you know, they make the big trade and, you know, they got a chance to win a championship over the next, you know, 4 or 5 seasons. So hopefully it work out for my sake that they end that drought. But I understand what that feels like before, you know, Mahomes got there for sure.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you coming on, Mar. This was fun. This was definitely fun, man. Do me one quick favor, man. Let everybody know where they can follow you at on social media. Talk a little bit what you got coming up on the podcast and where they can find you at.
No doubt, man. I got a lot of stuff coming out on the podcast right now. With ILW Sports, I've been doing a lot of previews for as many teams as I can before opening day.
Check that out too, man. That's some good stuff right there.
Yeah, I won't get all 32 teams in, but what I've been doing is just been collabing with other content creators and hopefully just trying to make a community.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so definitely check me out on ILW Sports Network. Of course, my guys over there, D-Man K Sports Podcast.
Yes, sir.
We be over there.
Absolutely.
My man Jay. Shout out my man Mike T. G Money. We be over there talking on sports. What over there with 613 Fate Productions. And shout out my man King Mel, Quavo, and Jay Will. We be talking wrestling over there as well, man. So I mean, I got a lot of projects. Y'all just going over to my Twitter page, KCY Carmar. And I'll be posting all my stuff on there, man. So, yeah, man, I swear I got more podcasts than the Jamaican got jobs. So, man, I'm always.
Oh, man.
Love that. All right.
Jamaican podcaster.
Yeah, man.
Here we go. All right. That's what's up. Hey, it's been fun, man. Appreciate you blessing the podcast appearance right here, and we'll
I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I appreciate y'all, man. And congratulations on 400 episodes, man.
Thank you, man.
That shit ain't easy, bro. They people think that shit is they think it's nothing. Oh, just cut on the camera and talk. Nah, bro. They take work to get to 400, man. So
a lot of behind the scenes work, man.
Oh, I know. So, hey, man, that's big ups to y'all, man. Yeah. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. I actually been admiring y'all from afar, and I was so Trey, when he hit my line, I was like, me? I was like, yeah. Oh, we in there like swimwear it is. So,
yes,
yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. And we still feel like we ain't done nothing. So that's the beauty of it. You know, we still got more to prove.
I'm just enjoying talking shit talking shit on here, man. That's all. I'm just here to talk shit, man.
Straight up. Hey, I'm gonna throw the favor. Y'all definitely gonna have to hop on some RW stuff, and we get it popping on that.
That's what's up. So. That's what's up.
Let's do it, man. Let's hook it up.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Be safe out here. Yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all, fellas.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. It's the homie right there, Wild Card Mar. Check him out with his podcast, The Man Cave Sports Podcast, with the homie Jay Jones and their other co-hosts right there. So, make sure y'all follow up on all his stuff, his social media and all that good stuff, man. So that's what I wanted to talk about before he came on. I wanted to give a big congrats to Angel Reese. This is my WNBA section of the podcast here. Congrats to Angel Reese on getting the most rebounds in the season. Mm-hmm. I think it was like 405. So she eclipsed that.
Sylvia Fowles. I know that.
Sylvia Fowles. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah. Congratulations to Angel Reese. She's having a good, season. Good rookie year, man. She's really, despite, some of the, obstacles that have been going on with her team, with the trade before the Olympic break, and then Kennedy Carter has missed, I think, 3 or 4 games on COVID protocols or something like that. So, we wish her all the best that she could get back soon and help get this team into the playoffs, because they've lost 6 straight and they've only won 1 game since the break. So, hopefully they get her back and stuff. But congrats to Angel Reese on doing that, and something to keep a lookout for with Caitlin Clark. I think she is about 40 or 45 assists away from breaking the single season record for most assists by a player.
You said 40 or 50 assists?
I think she's about 40 or 50 assists away.
And how many games are there left?
It's about 7.
So you're talking about maybe 6 to 9 assists a game. Okay. That's
yeah. She's averaging almost 9 a game.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to do the math real quick, because 40 and 50 sound like a lot. Now, I ain't been paying super attention to the.
No, I got you. I got you. Yeah, she's been averaging about 9 per game, and then lately they've won 4 straight. I think they've won like 8 out of their last 10. She's had like back-to-back 30-point games, so they're coming along as a team. And I will say it here. She has wrapped up. Yeah, Rookie of the Year. She's wrapped that up already. Yeah. So
I knew she wrapped it up when I stopped hearing conversations on Twitter. So
yeah. Well, there's conversations about her again with other folks, but I don't want to get into all that because I don't have all of the minutia in regard to that. I just know it involves Stephen A again.
I don't know about that neither. I know that once the Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark conversations slowed all the way down on my timeline, I was like, oh, she must have wrapped it up. And I knew she was on a tear. I don't know points because I hadn't been watching, but I knew she had been on a tear since the break had ended. So shout out. I mean, shout out to Caitlin Clark. You got to respect her for what she has done on the court.
Respect.
Say what you want about all the media and takes about who she is and who she ain't. She's been quiet and she's just played basketball. So shout out to her.
Playing basketball. That's it. And the team is they're playing like a fluid team. Like everything with the machine is working. I mean, Kelsey Mitchell has been on a tear too. I mean, she's been averaging about 25 for about 7 straight games. So the fact that you got her doing that and Aaliyah Boston, being set up with some good, shots, playing her position. I mean, they're forming into a really good team that maybe could challenge one of these top 4 teams. When the playoff, situation is all set at the end of the year. So we'll see what happens. But big props. Props. What else you got, man?
Week 1 picks. Let's do it.
All right, let's get into it, man. Thursday night. I guess we kind of already, detailed who we got there.
I stand on it. I do have the Ravens week 1.
All right. Yep. Give me the Ravens, man. So I signed up with this app. I just lost it. Oh, Sleeper. It's a fantasy football joint. It's
You said who? Spell
Sleeper.
it.
Sleeper. SLEEPER.
Oh, like going to sleep. Sleeper. Okay.
The sleeper.
Okay.
So and shout out my guy Dan, with Dan and Nikki. We had him on a few months ago.
Oh, and happy birthday to Nikki today, for sure.
Happy birthday. Happy 40th birthday. Appreciate the work she's done. So but yeah, he sent me an invite to this app. And you could do all kinds of fantasy football. You could play picks, just like regular picks and stuff like that. You could do some betting, all kinds of great stuff. So I signed up on this app, and I got all my picks right here in front of me. I've made picks for all 16 games, right here on my phone, right here in front of me. So
I would have loved to have got that app. Send it to me.
I'll send you the link, man. Right. I'll send you the link, man. So we got a Friday game. That's the Brazil game coming up. Packers and the Eagles. Give me the Eagles in this one, just to start it off.
Yep, I got the Eagles. We can speed run this. So give me the Eagles.
Yep. Sunday's games. Your Pittsburgh Steelers and the ATL against the Falcons.
Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right. I'm gonna take the Falcons. I don't know why. I think it's a brand new team. Hey, they might play some future in the stadium. So
I'm sure they play future in the stadiums every week.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. Give me the Buffalo Bills over the Arizona Cardinals.
Yep.
Titans at Chicago.
Give me Chicago.
I'm gonna take the Titans in this one.
Okay.
Give me the Bengals over the Patriots at home.
Yep.
Texans, I will take over the Colts in Indianapolis.
Yep.
The Dolphins, I will take over the Jacksonville Jaguars in Miami.
Absolutely.
Panthers at the Saints. Who you rolling with?
Saints.
Give me the Panthers. Upset special. It's week 1. It's week 1.
Week 1. Yeah, I won't argue. It's definitely week 1.
Anything could happen. Giants hosting the Vikings. Yeah, this might be one of them games.
Giants are at home. Give me the Giants. Give me the Giants.
Yeah, this one was easy for me. I'm gonna take the Giants. Minnesota's got injury issues and all kinds of stuff. I'll take the Giants at home. Raiders going to Cali to take on the Chargers.
Give me the Chargers.
I'll take the Chargers. Broncos in Seattle taking the Seahawks.
I am taking the Seahawks as well.
I will take the Seahawks too. Cowboys in Cleveland to face the Browns.
Give me the Browns.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys in this one.
I'm not mad at that.
I'll take the Cowboys. We got the Commanders going to Tampa to take the Buccaneers.
Give me Tampa. Nah, I need an upset. Give me the Commanders.
Okay, I was about to say, man, I'm taking the Commanders in this one. All right. Sunday night game, Rams at Detroit. I will take the Lions in this one.
Yep.
And then the Monday night game, Jets at San Francisco 49ers. I will take the 49ers in this one.
No upset. 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers, week 1.
Hey, they just signed Trent Williams, man. They got their boys their money.
I was only trying to convince you. Don't worry. I got the 49ers.
They got them boys their money, so it's gonna be a problem for New York. Yeah. Definitely gonna be a problem, man. I don't want to, end the podcast without saying rest in peace to the great hype man that is Fat Man Scoop.
For sure.
Was at a show in Connecticut over the weekend.
His last words, not to be too morbid, was literally, "Hey man, are y'all ready to have a good time tonight?" or something to that ilk. right before he passed away, is what I read on Twitter. Sometime between now and today. I mean, from the time it happened to today, and that I mean, that sounds morbid, but I mean, for me, he died doing what he wanted to do.
I was just about to say,
and that is fucking amazing. Rest in peace to that legend.
Yeah, he loved doing that, man. I mean, one of the all-time great hype man. You know, when it comes into the music industry, DJs and stuff. I mean, he took that "Love Like This Before" beat and just turned it into a timeless, classic. I mean, when I first heard that song, nice song, but never thought that it would be in a rotation like it is now. He took that and just made it a classic. So,
for sure.
I remember, I think I mentioned this before. I was at a basement party in Queens, and that Timberland song came on with Fat Man Scoop.
Mm-hmm.
And the girls was shaking it, man. It just took me back to that time when I'm thinking about, music with Fat Man Scoop in it, man. I think about that track, and and a few others, Missy. You think about all those, those songs with him on it. Mariah Carey, just to name a few. Definitely be missed, man. Definitely another eye opener for guys to, manage your health and, stay the course with trying to get healthy, man, because this stuff is starting to, as I realize as I'm getting older, this stuff is starting to hit home a lot more.
Sure.
Than it has before.
And I'm not saying I don't know what his health situation was. What I'll say is take care of yourself, and you never know when you're gonna go and do what the fuck you want to do, man, because you don't I find way more comfort in his passing, that he passed away doing, literally on stage doing what he set out to do in life. And it's not like he was 25. He had been doing this. He's been doing this for years, 30 years plus, doing what he want to do, and he died doing what he want to do. So I mean, sure, it's sad for the people who missed him on this earth, but I mean, I gotta believe that he fulfilled his purpose. So shout out to him, rest in paradise, and certainly condolences to those who he left. But I mean, I gotta leave with believing that dude literally died fulfilling his purpose.
Well said, man. Well said, homie. Big thanks to the homie Wildcard Mar for popping through. Quick shout out to everyone in the chat. Big Kev 303, the homie Rough Buff, I see you. Theodore Harper, I appreciate you joining the chat and the Facebook Live. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in on the IG Live. I see Cupcake 25, Dre Day 85. I see you.
What up?
Mel, I appreciate you. Facts and stats. Appreciate the love, man. This has been amazing, man. Great way to kick off the NFL season. Great way to kick off our 10th year doing this, man?
10th. No, 9. It'll be 10 next year.
Be 10 next year. Okay. Yeah. This is dope, man. So we're truly, blessed to be doing this podcast and doing this out. So, look, folks, continue to follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can catch us on IG at Barbershop Sports Talk Podcast. Also on Twitter at Barbershop SPOR2. The homie Maestro, you can check him out everywhere at Maestro Styles. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also click the like button on the Facebook page. We also got a merch store. So I put a link in the chat I put a link in the description of this episode if you guys want to check out some hoodies, some hats, some shirts and things like that. And these hats also too. These new era gray with the black snapback netting. These have been, so far so good, been selling. I still got some available for sale. Hit me on the DM.
My sister said she hit you, so
yeah. And I hit her back.
Okay,
and
I was making sure because she asked me, so I was making sure you hit her back.
I let her know what the cost was, and you know,
gotcha.
She got to get back to me. So
gotcha. She got
but I'll check my messages just to make sure I ain't missed nothing. But she did holler at me a couple of weeks back. So I still got some left. So anybody out there that's interested, holler at your boy. These are actually some great hats. I mean, it's 90 degrees outside. I know it's about to get cold, but it was just 90 degrees in Atlanta where I was last weekend, and I'm sweating up a storm. And I take the hat off, and there is absolutely no sweat on the brim of this hat. So these are some real good hats right here. Make sure y'all hit the brother up. Questions or comments about the show, hit us up on the email at barbershopsportstalk1@gmail.com. Also, if you're listening on the audio side, whether it's iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Play, Apple, hit us up with the review. Let us know what you think about the show. It goes a long way. So if you don't have any last words, man, again, always appreciate this time. We're looking to get back to it next week for a week 1 recap and some other stuff. Love, peace, and happiness to everybody out there, folks. And as always, mind your damn business.
Drink some water.
Oh yeah, we got him. Trey Frazier and Maestro Styles, you know we got one. Right back like we left some. We don't duck smoke, we want all of it. So line them up, Trey sharp with the blade, you know we sizing it up. I'm quick to catch the fade, you know Styles making the cut. Cause we coming out clean every time that we showing up.
It's gonna be called The Barbershop.